can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's the NFC Championship game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. 3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A Cardinal 1st down, Murray to Hopkins. Play action. Now it's Murray. Flushed out right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Tackle made at the 47-yard.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Saquon Barkley, 47 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returnable here for Davis. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And right away, he'll look to throw. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-line.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
At the 40.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Off the play fake. Murray trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a...
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run with Barkley. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop.
Off play action. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to look downfield for Barkley. That he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Elliott. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones. It's a gain of 3. First down, Dallas.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Stays on his feet. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Taken down.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Prescott now from the 50. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
8 yards.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Hassan Reddick able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential match. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 84 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
Dak Prescott and the offense heading back onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
3 yards the gain there. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
Elliott. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now it's Peterson. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. For football, going back over to Arizona now. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
He'll rifle this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he'll bang that one through. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd.
So we've reached halftime. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
21. Cowboys, nothing.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 8. And
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
The Cardinals take over.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
On play action, it's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
To throw is Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
It's now second down.
And we're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Third down.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cardinal offense takes back over. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Off the play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Hopkins. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Ben Gedeon on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cowboys.
Off play action. Murray sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake. Murray looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6.
Prescott from the gun. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Hassan Reddick in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I got him.
Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Number 21.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
looking to throw. Prescott. Just keeping the play alive. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Escapes the sack. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop. The tackle made back at the 9-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returnable here for Davis. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
1st down, Dallas.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Left side to Lamb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
29 yards.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here, complete.
Prescott.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Cooper. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Amari Cooper.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no